What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated two-division world champion, former unified super featherweight WBC, WBO world champion, superstar boxer, Olympic silver medalist, Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is now 19 wins, no loss, no draw, 9 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. He defeated ROBSON last night, Olympic gold medalist, Brazilian star boxer, via dominant performance. He didn't get a knockdown or a knockout, but he definitely dominated ROBSON, okay, like no other. This is the first time ROBSON has been dominated in this fashion in his career. Okay, I thought he arguably beat two-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Oscar Valdez when they fought. Very close fight, competitive fight. There's levels. Shakur Stevenson shows you there's levels. He dominated Oscar Valdez, and then he dominated ROBSON, right? So he's showing you there's definitely levels. But more importantly, Shakur Stevenson absolutely sold out his hometown, the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, which is home to the New Jersey Devils, right? He absolutely sold it out. It was packed to the gills in there. I personally was there. And nobody, when Shakur Stevenson came out, and when Shakur Stevenson was fighting, everybody was on their feet. Everybody was cheering. It was a very electrifying atmosphere, okay? It's reported that he did over 10,000 tickets sold at the arena. Now he's moved up to 135, the lightweight division, officially. And what's important here is that he called out undefeated, undisputed lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, who is 28 wins, no losses, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout, 5'9", with a 72-inch arm reach. And he also called out two-time Olympic gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer, Vasil High-Tech Lomachenko, who is 16 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 11 wins by way of knockout. He is 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach at 34 years of age. So he called out Devin Haney and Vasil Lomachenko, but they're on the collision course to face each other. Let's be frank here, okay? They're on the collision course. And Devin Haney, he has a rematch, immediate rematch coming up October 15th, in a few short weeks. He's going to be rematching former unified lightweight world champion, Australian star boxer George Kambosos Jr., who is now 20 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 10 wins by way of knockout. He is 29 years of age, 5'8" and a half, 5'9", with a 68-inch arm reach. That's going to take place October 15th, right? And so with that said, Devin Haney's tied up, and then Lomachenko fights October 29th, okay, against Jermaine Ortiz, who's undefeated, okay, and then they look to be on the collision course to face each other as Lomachenko looks to get his opportunity for those titles and fulfill his goals, okay? And legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO and promoter Bob Arum, who promotes Lomachenko, Devin Haney, and Shakur Stevenson, is not going to stand in the way of Devin Haney and Lomachenko facing off for those titles. So they're both off the table for the foreseeable future. They got 2 fights planned, so they're at least 2 fights away from Shakur Stevenson fighting one of those guys. But there's a big opportunity for Shakur Stevenson to fight, possibly undefeated 3-division world champion, superstar boxer, who at one point in time simultaneously held the WBA super title at super featherweight, the WBA regular title at 135 and 140, lightweight and junior welterweight, that being Gervonta Tank Davis, superstar boxer, 27 wins, no losses, no draw, 25 big wins by way of knockout. He is 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He has a fight. Looks like he's back in training. Okay, looks like he's looking to fight in December, and it looks like he's trying to attempt to fight undefeated lightweight, junior welterweight, Mexican superstar title contender King Ryan Garcia, who is Ryan Garcia's 23 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 23 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch army. So it looks like that's the fight Gervonta Tank Davis is looking to make in December or January, as Ryan Garcia's dad said, 100%. But after that, Tank Davis is essentially a man without a land. And what I mean by that is he doesn't have a schedule already set. He has freedom, right? Should the Ryan Garcia fight come to fruition, you know, or not, Tank Davis has freedom. So he's available. Now, that's a huge fight for Shakur Stevenson. They may mention that at each other, that they will fight each other, but Tank said, initially stated he'd go down to 130 and challenge Shakur Stevenson after he dominated and knocked out fellow stablemate lightweight title contender star boxer Rolando Rolly Romero. That was May 28th of this year at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, where he sold it out and did the biggest gate at the Barclays Center for a boxing match at $5 million. And he said, I think I'm gonna go back down to 130 and fight Shakur Stevenson. They started drawing back and forth. Shakur Stevenson opened it, welcomed it with open arms. And then Gervonta Tank Davis said, no, it's not gonna happen because I am comfortable at 135. I'm not going back down to 130, staying at 135, okay? Well, now Shakur Stevenson is at 135 and everybody else is seemingly tied up, you know, at the top. So it leaves an opening for Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Tank Davis. And we can't use that Shakur Stevenson is not a sell, not a draw. Okay, he don't sell tickets, he don't book button seats. Because here's the thing, Gervonta Tank Davis sells wherever he goes, right? We know this. Gervonta Tank Davis sold out in Baltimore. Gervonta Tank Davis sold out in LA at the Staples Center, now the Crypto Arena. Gervonta Tank Davis sold out in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, Gervonta Tank Davis sells out anywhere he goes, right? He sells out the Barclays Center in New York, right? So he's essentially a draw and a sell wherever he goes, right? So we now know Shakur Stevenson is a major draw. 10,000 seats, tickets sold. It was packed. The arena was packed. And it was electrifying. It wasn't just packed, but it was electrifying on top of being packed, right? And with that said, right, why not fight Shakur Stevenson at the Prudential Center? He's proven there, and you proven to be a road warrior. You a draw wherever you go. You could go on the road and be a major draw. Ryan Garcia, now I'm assuming Ryan Garcia, this would be after, obviously not in December, not in January. This would more than likely, we're already going in October, so clearly that's not on the table, and Shakur just fought yesterday. So I'm talking about later on in 2023 or the spring of 2023, right? Because again, like I said, Shakur Stevenson, you know, sold out the Prudential Center. Ryan Garcia didn't even sell out his home arena in LA, where he has the massive fan base. He has the, you know, the huge social media following, 9 million social media followers, right? So with that said, Ryan Garcia still didn't sell out his arena. It was reported he did about 12,000, right? Well, with his social media following and the star status that they claim that he has, he should have been way more numbers than 12 to 14,000. Because Shakur did that, and he don't have nowhere near the social media following, the brand that Ryan Garcia has, and he don't have nowhere near the, you know, the sponsors that Ryan Garcia has. But he did 10,000. Rolly ain't never headlined no card, so he ain't do nowhere near those numbers. So there shouldn't be no excuse. This should be a huge fight. Tank Davis will be 28 years old in November. So this would be a massive fight. And you can do it in Jersey. And Jersey is close to Baltimore. Jersey's in between Baltimore and New York. And Tank is a sell in a major draw in New York and in Baltimore. And the fans in Philly gonna come down. But more importantly, Tank Davis, again, like I said, is a road warrior, right? His fan base travels. So it really don't matter where he fights. That's proven. Again, like I said, he sold out the Crypto Arena, aka Staples Center. He sold out the Barclays Center in New York. He sold out in Atlanta, Georgia. He sells out everywhere he goes. So he just needs a dance partner that can keep up. Shakur can keep up. And you have it at the Prudential Center. You willing to fight Ryan Garcia in his backyard? And I'm sure in the Staples Center, because they have to cater to Ryan Garcia. Again, because Tank Davis fans travel. Because Tank Davis fans travel, he's banking on his opponent's fans showing up. You understand? He's going to sell out. He's a draw wherever he goes. But he needs his opponents to cooperate, right? And why would you have Ryan Garcia fight anywhere other than Tank already sold out Crypto Arena at the Staples Center, and Ryan Garcia is from there. So why not have it there? So you have Ryan Garcia versus there to assure Ryan Garcia fan base shows up, and we already know Tank fan base is going to show up. Okay? So you could do the same thing when it comes to Shakur Stevenson. If he sells 10,000 at the Prudential Center in New Jersey, in Newark, New Jersey, well, why not go to Newark, New Jersey? You're gonna have just as many fans in Prudential Center in Jersey, in Newark, as you do in Baltimore. It's only an hour and a half ride, 2 hours at tops, from Baltimore to Jersey. It's gonna be about a 2-hour ride. So all his fan base gonna show up from Baltimore, and all Tank fan base from New York is gonna show up. They're gonna show up, and whatever fans he have in Philly, I'm sure they're gonna show up. And Shakur fans in Philly and Newark, we already know they're gonna show up. So there is no excuses. Capitalize on it. You know, and Shakur, he's on record saying the best 135 pounder in the world is Devin Haney, and anybody say anything other than that is just hate. Because Devin Haney has all the hard work, period. So let's see how this unfolds. Let's make it happen. Shakur versus Tank Davis is a big fight. It's a legacy fight for both guys. We got to stop. We need the best to fight the best, period. So then the winner of that, you know, again, like I said, Devin Haney wins against Lomachenko and George Kambosos. He's moving to 140. But let's say Lomachenko beats Devin Haney. Well, winner Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis fights Lomachenko. We need the best to start operating with the best, period. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.